Opening face-off is just seconds away. Welcome to another exciting night of hockey action. With Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro shortly, I'm Mike Emery.
Tonight we're in the historic city of Montreal, home to the Canadiens, who even preceded the formation of the National Hockey League. And before the opening face-off, we want to hear from Mr. O.
This is the most original of the original six. The Habs were winning titles before the league even existed. All the greats, including Jean Beliveau, Jacques Plante, and Maurice the Rocket Richard, have left their fingerprints on the Canadiens' history. It's time to honor those legends here tonight.
Pittsburgh's got the puck, and they get to make the first play.
The Penguins didn't play well enough to get the win in their last game. The coach has asked them to get back to their game tonight.
Magnificent save! It's a stoppage and a startage now for Ray.
When you play for an original six team, the legacy of the guys before you is always in front of you. People know, people see when they walk into the locker room. There's all kinds of history woven through their franchise, and now they get to go head-to-head.
Thanks very much, Ray.
That was one. He'll get the number off.
Both teams talked about having a physical presence. He got the message. That early hit sets the tone for his team.
Clean win on the draw.
That puck is held and the whistle stops play.
Pittsburgh's prevailed on another face-off.
The Penguins with a neutral zone possession along the wing.
He missed the net.
You don't necessarily need to pick corners from that area.
Score! He got iron with that shot.
Sometimes when you score first, you take the edge off your own team. That can't happen. You're up one, go make it two.
Pittsburgh's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. The Penguins with a win at center.
By number 81, Phil Kessel.
Smart recovery by Shea Weber.
Christopher Letang, and by number 50,
Montreal's setting up an offense from the wing.
time of the goal, 3
Has it in his own end.
seconds.
Solid pass ahead to Hornqvist. Shoots one.
The lane was jammed and it hit somebody. What a tremendous hit.
Solid hit, directly right through the puck carrier. Excellent open ice hit.
That's a free puck thanks to the play by Petrie.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Able to get behind the net. Look out, here it comes.
Just couldn't find the target. In the slot. Nicely received at the point. Moving it to Malkin. Slid to Rust. Propelled to Rust.
Great poke check there. Can start the attack going in the zone. He finished his check right in the middle of the ice.
The rookie's looking for his first goal.
Save!
A one-timer.
Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Punched away. Puck covered, whistle blown.
For the game, the new parking area is now available for additional spots.
Bonk right off the coconut. That one's got a sting.
Just a bit under 9 minutes to go here in the first. Only 1 goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. The Canadiens skated up on the side. Wow, what force in that one. Oh, what a hit that one was. Good defensive read with that one. That one's
how to play into the bench here.
Shop for everything. You can get new styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and more in our team store.
Plekanec's willingness to deliver that check opens up all kinds of possibilities. That's a crushing hit.
Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here.
Tremendous hit.
Crosby's often the focus of other teams' physical play. He's going to have to pick himself up after he got trucked there.
Good, solid defense there. Took care of that one.
What a marvelous collision. Unless you're in it.
Sometimes you think you've got more room, but he got closed off in a hurry. That is a big hit.
And he dumps it in. Now it's directed to Guentzel. Pass attempt to Crosby. Gathered up again by Olsen. Onside. Puck is thrown to Guentzel. To the point it comes. Pitching this one to Gallagher. On to Drouin. Laid on to Gallagher.
Great job in his own end with that interception. Twist one.
Got that in the trapper.
Oh, he'll take shots like that all night. Keep feeding him those muffins. He's going to stop every one of them.
Good face-off win. Point-blank save.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Crosses that line. Solid defensive play.
Trying to go to Aston-Reese.
Quick shot.
Oh, what a glove he's got there.
And the time is running out to get your 50-50 tickets for the grand prize tonight. We'll make that draw in the...
I don't think the puck here ever thought that this player was going to come in and make this big, huge hit.
Penguins win it. Sticked away. Well, that was hard to follow.
Delayed penalty call. Who gets to advance the puck?
Pittsburgh's getting 2 minutes for boarding.
As you see the player facing the board, you cannot make contact with that player while he has no chance to protect himself. 2 minutes for boarding.
Solid, clean win.
Brassard, 2 minutes for boarding.
The puck is cleared out, and that should do it.
First period has been completed. And so, intermission activities are forthcoming, but the players get a breather.
The Penguins leave the ice with a 1-0 lead. Let's check out the shots on goal, and one gets an exclamation point. Listen to this. 10 for Pittsburgh and 1 for the Canadiens.
Tonight, the home team blood was dropping 50.
Kessel's goal came very early, and the rest was just a skirmish. We are at intermission time, and a 1-goal difference. One period down, another period beckons here. What did you think of the first?
The Canadiens are trailing on the scoreboard because their time on attack was limited. They'll need to push the pace if they want to score more goals.
Period begins with one team still short, so the penalty killers will have to do their job. Petrie's trying for the neutral ice. Driving in from no man's land. Enormous collision.
Letang's not shy to throw his body around here at any time.
Way back in his own end, it's taken by Shea Weber.
Montreal's along the wing at center ice.
Sent along by Hornqvist.
Did what he's paid to do.
Directing that one to Gallagher.
Oh, boy, what a hit.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Gallagher's hurt here. He's just going to go back to the bench. He's in some kind of pain.
And that one cleared by the penalty killers.
The Canadiens lug that along in their own end.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. Shoots one. That went off the pad. That's the way to make him pay.
Just when he thought he had some open ice, he ran into a stop sign. That's got to hurt.
It's an onside play. Tip to the net. A slot wrister. Loud pad save. Stolen at center ice.
Passing one off now to Tatar. He's got it. He's got to clear it, though.
The Penguins shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. Outstanding body contact. Got it back out of the zone.
The Canadiens go back to pick it up. Time is dwindling on this power play.
Two immovable objects against another one. The boards.
The Penguins have this game even by killing off the penalty.
Sometimes when you don't score, you've got to change everything. Change your scheme, change your personnel. I don't think they have to change anything, guys. That power play was about perfect. They just couldn't find a way to score.
Big pad save. The Canadiens have it along the side at mid-ice. A collision.
Looking to Malkin.
Shoots. They score!
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
Price can't do much more than this. He's in the right position. He makes the save. He looks down, and the puck's no longer there. It's in the back of the net.
The Penguins have now made it 2-0. They have been overwhelming. And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you.
Number 71 of Malkin, and by number 8, time of the goal.
Around through the corner.
1 second.
The Penguins in their own end in possession.
The play is offside. Back to center ice.
Penguins have been the more aggressive team right from the very beginning of this period. They've been on the body, hemmed them in the offensive zone, and as a result, they have the lead.
Just a bit under 6 minutes completed in the second. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team.
The Canadiens are skating it up at neutral ice. That one is pointed to him. Receives that pass from the other side. Gains the zone. Shoots. Deflected off the blocker. Snaps one. What a terrific save.
Montreal's goalie's been fantastic. Because he's been so good, you'd think their offense could get untracked at some point.
Snapping a pass to Kessel. Pitching it to Guentzel.
Very important steal for him. The Canadiens are driving it from the wing.
Moving it to Byron.
Off that right side, he's got a perfect pass.
Chip to Plekanec.
Wrister. Solid glove save.
Pretty easy save for the goaltender as he just handles that. He handles about 100 of those in practice a day.
Nice face-off work.
Watch out! A big hit.
Oh, that one's going to sting. You can't brace yourself like you're up against the boards. That rattles your body top to bottom.
Great stick there. He wore that puck on a hard shot.
Gives it to the point. Slid to Weber.
Cranks a blast.
Propelled to Brassard. And he steps across the line.
They can't find the target.
He was trying to be a little bit too fine there. That's why he missed the net.
The Canadiens skated up on the side. A huge open ice hit. Pittsburgh skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. Smart recovery by Cullen. Let's go, a wrist shot. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Good offensive zone win. The Canadiens are at the wing in neutral ice.
On to Tatar.
Pulled it right back. Knocked off the puck.
On through the corner.
Turned a shot on net. Save. Shoots. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
He had his eye on the puck the whole time. What a stop.
Oh, snaps the shot.
Score! That's 3 unanswered goals.
Hornqvist, quick flick of the wrist, put this puck in from the high slot.
Too much room in the top half of the net, Ed, so he's not able to shut down the blocker shoulder. He gets beat right up top.
Pittsburgh's built a 3-0 lead. We are in the latter stages of the second period. They have a huge advantage in shots on goal. How could you think this is going to go in a different direction?
As that one measured at center.
Players tired, about to get a rest, but still seconds to play in this period.
The Penguins keep the play going in the middle.
And now it's directed to Schlemko.
Leads that charge into the zone. Took that away in his own zone. Two periods are in the books here. And the books could very well have some perspiration stains on it by now because these teams have worked pretty hard. But still, a third period is ahead.
Let's check out the shot board here at the end of 2 periods. 19 for Pittsburgh and 11 for the Canadiens.
When your team wins, you win $10 off.
Price hasn't had much luck in the crease today. They have beaten him all around, but they haven't completely wiped him out yet. He'll return, and so will we.
Tickets must be redeemed within a week of the game.
We are entering the third period. Based on the first 2, what are you expecting to happen?
The Canadiens are down on the scoreboard, Doc, and they know they have a real hot goaltender at the other end. Pretty simple formula. More people, more pucks to the net. Eventually, you might get a bounce, and you'll be right back in this game.
Pass attempt to Crosby. Scooped up by Kessel.
Pittsburgh's in the neutral zone along the wing. In front. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
Chooses the corner.
Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead.
Brings it in for an attack.
Gotten quickly back.
Cut that pass in his own end.
Puck is thrown to Tatar. Knocked it away with the stick.
This is a tough one to work for. Puck comes out of the zone back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit. An enormous hit.
You gotta love that hit unless you're the guy on the receiving end. That's a jolt. As soon as the shooter drops his head to release the puck, he's already in the butterfly, and so he can turn that aside easily.
They took that draw and won it.
Almost like a cement wall that time, and that puck is not going where he wanted it to. And that pass really misfired, and so they must drop back. Pitching this one to Dumoulin. And in flight over the line. Schlemko's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Terrific hit slowing them down. Hornqvist going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
The Canadiens' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 7 minutes. 40
Gathered up again by Schlemko. Right near the line. And sent down to Plekanec.
A howitzer. That puck struck him in front.
Ran into the defense. He's lost it. Oh, they got it out. They check the clock and prepare to defend some more.
A clear failed because of a teammate. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
Save there. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
Well, the goalie will take these all day. His save percentage goes up. Click, click, click with muffins like this to stop.
Drouin's lost another faceoff. Just an awful day for him and his team.
Skilled play by Petrie. Laid on to Tatar. What a move on that one with the stick.
Shot it back out of his own end.
Gathered up again by Shea Weber. Chip to Gallagher. That puck is loose. A good defensive play. Trying to go to Tatar. Directing that one to Drouin. Shot. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Passing one off now to Gallagher. A big collision there.
Probably some frustration taken out on that hit, Doc. Solid, solid hit into the boards. You can hear the sound.
Swept on to Petrie. Gallagher's tripped up. That should be a penalty. The Penguins are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
Montreal's power play unit gets a 2-man advantage. It's not a long one, but might be enough.
One of the biggest problems on a 5-on-3 is teams are too cautious. They don't shoot the puck enough, and they make it too easy for the penalty killers to kill it off.
Puck picked up by Brassard. Looking to Domi. Terrific determination by Johnson.
He cleared that puck out of there.
Skill play by Schlemko. Snapping a pass to Plekanec. Routed again. Slid to Schlemko. A backhand shot. Those big pillows on his legs came in handy then. New players coming on for the Penguins. The Canadiens will play it from their own end on this power play. Nicely into the zone. Propelled to Tatar.
Save! Terrific reaction to a scary shot. Still more time killed as they have to drop back and regroup. Tried to clear but failed. Gliding behind the net. Great save. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
Opponents leave, new opponents arrive. We continue forward with this current homestand on the schedule. Over 9 minutes to go in the third. It's a solid lead by a score of 3-0.
Puck drop, face-off one, and the winger stepped right in. From that cluster of players, kicked out. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
Pittsburgh's players are cutting a wide circle around him these days. They don't want to throw his routine off. It's amazing how superstitious players can get. And when you have one that's on such a significant point-scoring streak, nobody wants to upset the apple cart.
Good clear that time, and so the power play unit will have to recoil. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
You can hear both teams yell about that hit. One team trying to warn them, another team just celebrating the hit.
He got corked on that one. That's several times tonight he's been hit. Big drive. High on that goalpost and out.
Oh, that's a beautiful sound for the goaltender to hear. Face-off outside.
Pittsburgh's clearly the aggressor almost from the beginning of the game, but in particular this period, they've started to take over physically, and as a result, they've increased their lead.
The Penguins have killed off a long penalty. This ought to inspire them to go the other way.
They have enough power plays to evaluate the people that they've had on the ice, and maybe they just don't have enough skill to be successful. They get chances, but they just can't finish them off.
Lets it go. Oh, what a save.
Tonight's attendance.
And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
We'd like to thank you for your support.
And so we've been on the receiving end of more than a few of these things. This is why you retire from the game. What a gorgeous hit.
Good job on the draw. Pitching it to Alzner. Now it's directed to Armia. Moves up the wing.
A big hit.
Moving it to Schlemko. It's dumped in. Pass attempt to Guentzel. Puck is thrown to Crosby. Terrific determination by Alzner. Gains the zone. Carries it to the corner.
Great stick. No chance on that pass.
The Penguins have it at center ice.
Things are heating up with that hit.
Well, you can almost feel the frustration bubbling over here, Doc. He just flattened his man, maybe trying to turn something around in a positive nature on a night that has been pretty brutal.
Lets it go.
He was standing in the lane and got some of it.
Congratulations to our 50-50 grand prize winner. An attendant will help you collect your winnings. Once again, congratulations on
When a player delivers a hit like that, it can change the momentum, mainly because it changes the focus. Players on one team are excited, players on the other team are agitated. It can change the flow of the game.
Defensive zone win. Montreal's in possession in neutral ice. And he dumps it in.
1 minute left.
On to Rust.
Period.
Laid on to Maatta.
Hornqvist trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Chip to Plekanec. Lets it go.
Good save. It's going to have to be something tougher than that to score. Plekanec dropped another faceoff, and as a result, his team suffers. In with it now.
Terrific work with the stick. Might be a game saver there. Side to side they go, trying to generate something.
Good intercept in his own end. A big hit in open ice. Another reason to like this game tonight.
Well, that big hit's going to really excite the crowd.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. The Canadiens are moving the puck in their own end. Solid job of holding the pressure on.
What a heavy hit. Cranks a blast. A terrific job in the goal crease. First shutout victory of the year. Something all of these guys can build on.
Only the elite at this level can skate away with the 0 on the board. He's going to be looking for more before this season is over.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying, good evening, everyone.